Oh, it's really quiet. Oh, it's really quiet.
What do you mean it's really quiet?
Oh God, I'm hearing myself again.
You're not here by yourself. You're not by yourself.
And welcome back from the surface of the sun. With me as always, Psydoc.
Hello.
Hello, everybody. Welcome. Power Wash Simulator. I am your host, Digs, the Black Pants Legion. With me, as always, most of the time, 99% of the time, Psydoc, the Black Pants Legion.
Oh, my number have got up. Very good. And no, it's not DJ Psydoc. It is DJ. No, Digibear over there.
DJ.
I'm just upside down.
He's upside. He's up there. He's up from the surface of the sun, reaching down.
The surface of the sun.
How is everyone out there doing? We're gonna be continuing with our. Oh, by the way, yeah, we'll be continuing with our Tomb Raider because we have to finish cleaning the inside area. But they've released another map pack, Midgard. For all you Final Fantasy VII fans, they have now added Midgard. So we'll be doing some Final Fantasy VII cleanup stuff. I'm not really I don't really know a lot about Final Fantasy VII. It was never my jam. I played a little bit of the remaster, but it didn't really catch me. Overall, I hope you guys enjoy it. But we're gonna go ahead and log into WBL. Finish the Croft Manor treasure room, which we were 94% done, but we are stopping when we're stopping because Psydoc is a busy guy who has a tight schedule, and tonight will be no different. This will be a little bit shorter of a stream because Psydoc has some stuff due early in the morning for like shitty early in the morning stuff, and we're not gonna hold it against him. We're just gonna enjoy the trusted friend. You are such a quiet, unassuming aura. I feel like I could task you with anything, which I'm asking you to do something rather special for me. As you know, I travel from time to time. Along the way, I picked up some odd, curious trinkets or two, and I keep them all in the treasure rooms of sorts. I think part of me must consider it somewhat indulgent, hence the neglected state. The whole place is now covered in a thick layer of dust. Yeah, that was dust. Would you be able to clean things up for me? And then we go ahead and announce all this stuff. We're going to jump right in. We're going to resume job and go in online. How is everyone doing? Welcome to the Weekend's End, where our whole gimmick is to come in, chill out, share something positive from our week, and relax to some nice, chill music.
Bop.
Bop. And here at Psydoc go bop.
But I was just going bop because I'm no longer going to push to talk. I'm going to go voice activity because otherwise it's just not the same.
All right, I am online. Look how pretty this place already looks. The only thing we're really missing is the roof area. I'm going to wait till Psydoc pops in, but good to see everybody. Hey, Mad Ducks, Fez Bear, always a pleasure. Bully Snake, UNC Samurai. Oh, yo. Maze.
I'm not enjoying.
He's joining. He's joining. I'm going to push this button so you can all hear this incredible roar.
Oh my God.
Wasn't that crazy? Hey, Wild Russian. He's wild. Watch out. He's crazy. Crazy Wild Russian. The floor is dirty.
I think the floor is dirty.
It's probably not clean until you get... Okay, he's in.
I'll be there in a second.
Because like every time I clean and you're loading, it's like updating dirt map.
I think it's going to take longer. Yeah, if you're...
If I'm doing this, is this keeping you out? Is this keeping you out? Is this like this type of thing? This one?
Like if you keep doing like get something clean and see what happens.
I'm trying. I was actually trying to get the floor done before you walked in.
Yeah, no, it doesn't seem to...
Is it working?
No, it doesn't seem to make it harder.
Aw.
I mean, maybe if you did like a significant amount.
There he is! Oh, look at him! Ah! Hey, Pistol! Spara! What a man! What a legend! What kind of cigars you got today, bud?
Spara.
Yeah, wild. Should probably change that. You're so crazy or wild? You're wild and crazy guys. I think that was a Russian thing, right?
No, I think that was Borat, and that was...
That was not Borat.
No, oh, you're right. Wild and Crazy Guys. Oh my Lord.
It was a SNL skit.
Right. Oh my Lord.
I think it was, what's his name? White hair guy. Not Chevy Chase. It is Chevy Chase. Chevy Chase? Is it? I don't know. Someone out there probably know. Wild and Crazy. Steve Martin and Dan Aykroyd. Ah, Wild and Crazy Guys. Yeah, see, this guy knows.
They probably were from some unique European.
Good things, 2 great D&D games in a row. Hell yeah, bruh. Love D&D. I also have too many D&D games on right now, but I am loving every minute of it. We had a really good session this week. The players have finally got to the point where they're going to have to go do something to make up for some murders they accidentally, pretty much sure they meant to kill. Some goblins. But in a society where goblins are people, not a great look.
Oh. Well, definitely not a good look.
Not a good look.
That's a bad look.
SNL in the 70s. Wow, great. So we're still not mentioning a cordless pressure. No, it's wireless. We've discussed this before. It's a new technology. It's called wireless water. We upgraded USB 3.2 Gen 17, so it gets very high pressure because it's high transfer speed. And it's very eco-friendly. It reclaims the water that's used, so it's actually internal recycling all the water, which is why there's no puddles, because we're recycling all the water we're using. Very advanced technology. I understand if you wouldn't understand that. It's very, it's very advanced. A lot of people don't have it yet. The law that would not says good things. I had a lovely dinner with some of my extended family. Also another week business trip. Getting that bread. Get that bread. Heck yeah, bread. Man. Glad you got to visit some extended family. Gotta love that travel bread. Job. What about you? How you doing, Psydoc?
I want bread.
I want bread. I'm gonna ask.
I was told there was gonna be bread.
Yeah, we were promised bread. I'm waiting for bread now, Mr.
Somebody's kidding
Mr.
bread.
Law.
I need bread. So
ooh, Spar subscribed to tier 2 in 12 months. Congratulations, Mr. Hatted Black Pants.
Is it Sabaro? As in like the
no,
Italian company? Sabara?
Now I'm all screwed up.
Sapporo?
Oh my god, you fucked up my brain. I can't say it.
I know, that's why I was doing this.
More Black Pants.
That was fun. I like that. It was easy to mess up. Sabaro.
If the music's too low, let me know. We're hanging out. Spar said 1 year since I found this amazing group. WPLs and the Ox have been so kind and wonderful to me. Thank you so much.
Oh, that's lovely.
You are a gem and a treasure to have as a member of the Ox. Every day I see your inspirational posts in the Ox Cares, and it is something I look forward to every single day, Spar.
Very heartwarming to hear.
He always comes in with some kind of inspirational quote or something to help you get through your day. It's one of my favorite parts of kicking on Discord in the morning, is catching one of Sparrow's nice quotes about anything that's just mental health related. Make sure to love yourself. Don't beat yourself up. It's a constant stream and a good place to get a little pick-me-up, or at least get, something to read that will make you think.
That's actually really nice.
Yeah, he's a solid guy. And then he has he puts in his mouth a cigar that's bigger than my arm, and he goes, haha, this is you smoked this over 8 hours. I'm like, I would die. Huge cigars.
That's a big cigar.
Bar of the cigars, yeah. Bread and cheese is not how human is meant for greatness. Yeah. Hi, more Black Pants. I.E. guess that despite being ping-ponged around the U.S. on my flight, I still got to my sister's for the weekend. Got to meet her 3 new kids. Wow, 3 new kids. It's either been a while or she had triplets. Congrats. And we get on like a house fire. Had a great weekend. Enjoyed dinner with them. My little brother, nice. Vesper with the goblin are considered people. Does that mean we have to treat compellents? We're not going to get into battle tech stuff because a lot of people have strong opinions, like Psydoc thinking the clans are good people.
I didn't say that. I just like Ghost Bear because there's bears and they're Arctic.
I can't argue
that.
That is
the only reason that I like them is because they're cold and it's a bear.
It's cold and a bear. You like the cold and you're like a bear. You like some bears.
I think some bears, sure.
Let's see.
I'm not big like a bear. I am definitely bears.
You're strong like a bear. You're strong like
bears
bear.
Are big creatures.
Yeah. I mean, I did gain weight and have to point that out on stream, though. I mean, yeah. You see my picture from the Ren Fair? By the way, guys, thanks to you and your funding, we were able to get multiple people tickets to the Ren Fair we brought up last weekend. Or I think I might have. Maybe I talked to a few of you. But yeah, we had a small AZ, like middle to the left meetup for the BPL. We had 7 members from BPL all go to the Arizona Renaissance Festival this last weekend, and we had a blast. We had some good pictures, and I definitely looked really fat in the group photo, but that's me just knowing that I've been sitting here for almost a year now. Let's see. And the only reason they're considered good people is because the society that they're in was made up of goblins and orcs that came to a peace treaty, and they're not like wild versions of them because they were born under the Luxon. If any of you know your Wildmount lore, you understand why. If not, it's okay. You can still kill them in your D&D campaigns. I can't believe you let them kill them people. You killed me!
Yeah, my character that is totally a part of it currently.
You have guilt built in because you're allowed to talk to the players OOC.
Oh, I can...
You should go, wow, you guys really killed them, huh? No, you were not.
Session.
You weren't. You came back and you're like, who died? Because they get summoned for murder.
Well, you shouldn't commit murder.
True, unless it's against a demigod.
I mean, you still shouldn't. You should. It's just not good.
Not good. All right, let's look. Spar said, I've been given the title of Venerable Elder Statesman of the Ox. That's a great honor. The venerable. I'm venerable. What's funny is I'm a venerable ancient in the Legion because I got demoted to member.
You didn't get demoted.
I know. I like to just play around with it. I was messing with text. I wouldn't know any more text, but it's the last time I knew the way into the Legion. It was hidden in a video that happened before the Texla takeover. So I'm wondering if that video is even up anymore, and if it's like accessible because it screwed up the release because he had to re-release all his videos. And I was reassured that it is out there, although it is changing once again, and he has an idea of where he's going to put the next one. So keep an eye out for people who want to get in there. If you've already applied to the BPL, they're still interviewing and letting people in. We had a new guy in today that was, he was in the Ox, but he wasn't very active in the Ox, but he seems like a nice guy. Let's see. Because we glued him. Yes, we glued it on him while he was distracted. So his title is glued on him. UNNC Samurai says, I took Miss Samurai to see the Jagged Little Pill musical. Don't know what that is. The
Jagged Little Pill.
It says Jagged Little Pill musical. We were not prepared for the feels, but still a great time. Then we found some good local pizza and ice cream. Oh, that's a solid ending. And Mad Duck says, Psydoc, I hereby declare Spar to be honorary duck. Oh my god. Spar, a bigger thing than a vulnerable ancient.
We kind of have to discuss this,
is there a duck council?
Mad Ducks, like, you can't be just throwing that around.
I don't know, he got pretty good titles there.
He does got some pretty good titles, but that's not a... Why do you think it enters the avian family? Unless Sabaro's actually a duck quality somewhere, and then I just gotta stop being racist.
Don't be racist.
Don't be racist, it's true.
Real easy. One not to do, don't be racist.
Just don't be racist.
You know what? Don't be sexist, and don't be derogatory.
Yeah, I think these are all very good points.
In fact... What? Don't do that.
Wow.
I know. I had that matter of fact. Level. I know. I'm pretty deep.
Actually, I've never been to a Renaissance.
You know what? If you ask Exemplus, who I met, who's a great guy, had a lot of fun with him. If you ask him, and he's from Texas, he likes to talk about how bigger and cooler the Texas version is. But that was a good time out here. Is it actually cooler? It's technically the biggest Renaissance festival in America.
Yeah, but does that mean it's
anywhere? Size does equal quality in a way, not always, but in Renaissance, well, the Arizona one's like maybe 2 miles of a town, and it's really well put together with like hundreds of shows throughout the day, so it's impossible to see all the shows in one run, but you can hit up like maybe a third of them in a day if that's all you did. But then you miss just exploring the overpriced shops and seeing like the random
overpriced. Dude, sounds like a Disney.
So when we went in, me and Gummy set a budget for each of us. We're like, all right, we're allowed to spend up to $500 on anything in here each, just because we have, we don't really spend a lot. So when we go do things, we have like a reserve where we go, all right, well, it's been a while since we did anything like this, so up to 500 we can buy whatever we want. But then I realized that one, I didn't bring a backpack. That means I'd have to carry anything I bought. So I had to really consider what I was going to buy, and I bought nothing. She bought 2 things, and it totaled to like maybe almost 100. And then she found like this really awesome, like, handmade, I don't know what it's called, like a I actually don't remember what it's called. Some kind of like a big shawl type thing. That was really cool. And what? Cloak? A cloak with like a cool pin, and it was like $330. And she even could. And I was like, I can't justify that at all. Even if you have the budget, like you're gonna be wearing this thing like once a year at the Ren Fair. Like, it's a bit much, but it was a good time overall, and it was you know, partially funded by WPL 76. So thank you all so much for that.
How's the food?
Oh, the food was great. When I first got in there, first thing I did, because I remember I've been to only smaller Renaissance fairs in Colorado, like in the cities I've been in, none of the big ones. First thing I did was get a giant turkey leg. I can post a picture in the Ox later if you want to see how big this fucking turkey leg was. I had a large size umbrella next to it to compare it to, and it was insane. And then that same thing, Gummy got a bread bowl that was as big as your head, filled with chili. And that was immediately what we did when we walked into this place. And then Werebear, another Legionnaire, got a steak on a stick.
Which you were jealous about, I hear.
I was very jealous of it because I didn't know that was an option as I was chomping. I mean, I don't have regrets because I really enjoyed that turkey leg. It was really well done. My regret is I want steak. But so like at the end of the day, I was like, I'm getting kind of hungry. I finally get that steak, and guess what I saw? Guess what I saw?
Turkey leg?
No. Pork shanks with red mashed potatoes. So I caved and got the pork shanks. She got some side dishes we want to try, like onion rings and fries, and and it was delicious. But I did not get my steak on a stick, so I must return. Yeah, you want a steak on a stick, trust me. Let's roll up. I missed a few. Let's see. We got the square with busy week at work. I ran a Mork Bork one shot made to 1 year of being here. Wow. Dude, Mork Bork is really, really cool for one shots and stuff, but we tried to run a campaign on it, and the system was just too lacking and too specific for most anything you would roll for. What do you roll for? Conversations, notice, range attacks, magic, anything? Oh yeah, it's all presence. Everything's presence. What do you do for strength? I don't know. Maybe you'll move something. What's dexterity? Maybe dodge something. What about like Constitution? I guess poison or surviving a hit or something. But no, what else? Presence. And it felt like, all right, this is definitely not like it. All right, we're all coming. Lord Grimace arrived from the void. My last week was good. Been making some units in depth using a spreadsheet. Battletech, of course. I applied to a job at Garden Center. Here's hoping on that end. Otherwise going well. We're going to be painting some more Snow Galaxy color schemes tanks this week. Heck yeah, boy, get those. I also know like breakdowns doing a whole bunch like Urbies for everybody. Yeah, so here's some colors. And Mad Ducks has a surprise for you, and I talked him out of doing something I don't think you would like.
Me?
Yeah. He came to me bouncing off it, and I want to spoil it for you because he's going to spoil it when he asks you to send it to you anyways. But I turned him away from something. Okay.
Because I'm totally down for the toaster guy.
Toaster Spider's great. Yeah, that's what he was talking about. But he was asking what?
And about the top hat. I'm down for the top hat being added onto it.
Oh no, it was specifically about the painting scheme. I told him not to do something. To be honest, I never let another soul in here before, not even Winston. In fact, I know he's tried. I've seen scratch marks in the upstairs vents. It's actually tremendous relief and joy to finally share them with somebody. Okay, let's start with the elephant room. Which is the case of the dinosaur? Yes, it's real. I imagine the first thing you did when you walked in was squirt him in the face, wasn't it? I did do that. It took more than that to take him down the first time of asking, I can assure you. And in one of the glass cabinets, you find a beautiful red stone. That is the fabled philosopher's stone used to turn lead to gold, apparently used to produce the elixir of life, the secret of immortality. I sense Winston knows it's in here and thinks I've used it, as he frequently comments how I haven't aged a day since 1996. Another glass cabinet, you'll see knives next to an Ankeg? Oh, how do you say
Ankh.
the Ankh?
Egyptian Ankh.
Ankh. And the precipitate shards, catnip from 500-year-old alchemist. Okay. One in particular let them get right inside his head. The Ankh is the amulet belonging to Egyptian god Horus. The suit of armor also belongs to Horus. It actually sets off beautifully by the amulet. Last, I should mention what looks like a harmless old record player. It actually is the Gramophone Mendez, a devilish tool devised by Mad Mug Rasputin to play records backwards, enrapturing the souls of anyone within earshot. What? It's just a gramophone. Oh, she's joking. It's just a gramophone, a grubby little gramophone. So many memories, so many adventures. I can't thank you enough for bringing them back to life. Perhaps not so indulgent to keep reminders of the proudest, most humble moments. The legacy of the ground is good and bad. In fact, it's made me itch to add some more to the collection. I think it's about time I paid a visit to my old friend Von Croy. Von Croy, after all. Thank you for everything, Laura. We did it. Guess how much we got?
$300.
Nope. Well, actually, yes. Wait, how much was it? Yeah, $300. Yeah, we did it. All right, Lara Croft, done. We did it, boys. We're done there. Now we're gonna go teleport to another game. This game is doing what Viscera Detail tried to do, but didn't do it very well. And not that they didn't do it very well, just that they didn't really get the influence. They tried to pull things from other games. Like they did like Killing Floor 2. They did an Unfortunate Spaceman level. There's a Santa Killing game that they made like a level off of. Hey, Steve Winter, how's it going? How you doing, buddy? Ooh, Steve Las Vegas subscribed 1 for 11 months. He's almost at his black pants. I have trouble. Yeah, the Morkborg books are like I would highly recommend just downloading the plain version of it if you want to read it, because even though it's like a visual enjoyment and delight, it is hard to read for some people. So, what do you want to do? You want to start with the bike? I guess that's free.
Let's start with the bike.
Yeah, let's start with the bike. Let's go to the bike. All right, we're at the Hardy Daytona and Shira Holler.
What?
Steve Tussi in the Shinra building, because this is Final Fantasy VII. You ever play that?
No.
All right, there's two people. The two people in the entire world that have never played Final Fantasy are clinically. David Cage, you've done it again. Hey, Night Owl, always a pleasure to see you. Steve Rees Tussi says, on behalf of everyone at Shinra's electric power company, I'd like to welcome you to Midgar. It could not have been easy to come all the way out here, so your presence much appreciated. To raise our population's morale, we opening an exhibit to celebrate the long and varied history of our city's motor industry. Two of its key pieces, however, have emerged from storage in, let's just say, less than pristine condition.
Thanks, Vectron.
Thank you, Vectron, for 11 months, my dude. Yeah, lurk away, enjoy your soup. If they're to take center stage exhibit, they must be spotless, and that requires attention to someone who understands the full meaning of that word, none other than you. They've heard across us the galaxy.
Cool.
We are going in. Maze has also never played Final Fantasy VII. Maddox says, I was being sneaky and seeing guys or someone knows Psydoc well to make sure I was good enough for their choice. Thank you for being super sneaky. No one's read all I asked is about anything sneaky. Yeah, it was like, I won't go, I'm not going to spoil it, but it was whoa, look at this place. Look at this place.
Shiny.
What? So here's Hauler. And here's Biker.
Oh, we gotta do more than just the bike. We have to do this truck.
Yeah, we gotta do this bike. Whoa! Holy shit!
Whoa! How easy there.
All those Rams were individual pieces. Going to be running Vast Grim, which is the more core system for heavy metal 1980s punk fantasy space game. Holy shit!
Interesting.
I have all the cyborg stuff, so I'm ready to give that one a one-shot try. Still doesn't add much like for long campaigns unless it's all narrative, but other than that, still beautiful art. Still glad I backed him. Love the product, even though there's a bit of like delay on shipping because of America. America. This is a cool looking bike, even though it's covered in whatever that is.
Boopy.
I got a gift sub from Night Owl on the courtesy list, so he's gonna start out pretty good. You know, he's pretty reliable for that kind of thing. He definitely does not like people getting stuck behind ads. He's the anti-ad guy.
Fantastic.
He's the big cheese, we like to call him back in my day.
I would love it if he also took the fight against parking, like paying for parking and that. Gosh damn.
Oh, look at this thing. That's so cute.
Look at the back. I love this trunk or the carry. It's like a boat. It's a little boat.
It's like a car boat.
Yeah, carboat. Towboat.
I wonder why they didn't let us clean all the cars. Weird choice, but here we are.
I kind of wonder why, yeah, we only get these two interesting. Like this little tuck looking truck. Truck-kun. The tuck-kun, the truck, whatever.
I don't know what you're saying. What's a
you know that isekai stuff that I don't really know. They get hit by something.
Oh, the truck. That truck definitely looks like. Yes, that truck definitely looks like one of those trucks that will kill you and send you to another world. Maybe you'll end up in Midgar.
I don't know if I want to. I think there's bad stuff happening there.
It will only if Cloud fails to do what the player is, or you get stuck on a save game card that never gets finished, like mine.
Sweet. I like Barrett.
Yeah. Oh, the guy with the gun?
Yeah.
He has like a gun hand? Hell yeah. I see what I can do about that Psydoc, but tends to be a municipal issue. Oh. The parking is a municipal issue, so you can't really do much about it.
Oh, okay. Well. I just think that's one of the few things I really absolutely despise paying for.
Parking?
Parking.
Utilities. You're talking about like Monopoly?
Like parking
free
downtown or or just like, oh yeah, you're gonna pay $26 a day. Like, yay, great.
Damn. I guess never had that. I never had to park anywhere that I had to pay for. I mean, I went to like cities and paid for parking, like in paid parking areas, but never for work.
It's the choice of a hospital.
I guess you're right.
I mean, you could always.
Why don't you have like a hospital parking? Like,
well, it's because I'm low tier.
No, you're not. You're the Psydoc. Don't they know how you are? Do they watch?
Do they not know who I am?
You should let them know that you were a Psydoc.
Yeah. I'm very sure that will carry.
Someone's going to pay for your parking if you hit them with the... They think you're having a stroke, and they'll be like, no, I don't want his car to get towed. Do they not know that you are internet famous? Dude, that was the funniest thing. I have to bring that up. They're in like... So I'm hanging out with all the Legion members. Some of these guys for the first time, like Beto and Exemplus, and and Exemplus, who's he's enjoying his mead very much so, having a lot of fun, walking around like a drunk pirate because he was dressed up like a pirate. He was a very fancy pirate. He had like a gold like silken robe. He looked good, yeah. Out of nowhere, he's like he's having trouble remembering names because he's just not great with names. But he understands who I am instinctively because he's been listening to me. He literally goes, listen, this is going to sound really weird, but I've been hearing your voice for over 3 years now. I know who you are the moment you spoke. I'm like, okay. He's like...
Same thing as like text.
Well, he just kind of like... It was just kind of like eye-opening. He's like, you know how weird it is to like... It's kind of like meeting a celebrity or an idol. And I'm like, I'm not that. He's like, it's not that you are. It's the fact that like you're so familiar with someone, like parasocial relationship wise. And then you're meeting them. And I'm like, well, I'm sorry to disappoint. But it was just really funny hearing it from somebody that was like, been a fan for like 4+ years. You've been around the whole time. Yeah. It was just really unique situation for me, just being Digs, not famous voice actor.
Voice actor, I bring food.
Ooh, I'm a famous voice actor. Oh my god. You got chicken? Mac and cheese and grilled cheese. I got a lot. She apparently does not. No one apparently she doesn't want me pooping tonight because this is blocking it all.
Or pooping a lot, depends.
What are we missing?
I'm still cleaning this car. There's a lot of nooks and crannies.
Okay, so the pad,
love this car,
a skid pad.
That would be at the base.
Base. Oh, you're right. Yeah. Base, all about that base.
All about that fish,
Not everyone said hi, Gummy. Jesus.
Wow. Gummy. Too busy playing Hogwarts to... she really still enjoying it?
She is really enjoying it. She's actually trying
awesome.
to extend it. Like, she's on the last mission, so now she's going back doing all the side quest stuff.
Yeah. I'm going to be on song.
Hands. Oh my god, I'm doomed. That's not a fork, that's a grilled cheese. She cut the grilled cheese in little squares.
I don't.
Did I get this? Is this skid plate? Okay, skid plate's eat. So hollow.
No, it's all on the one I'm doing here.
Headlight. Which headlight?
What the hell's a tray wall? It's a tray.
A rear wheel mount?
So it's just gonna be. Oh, got it.
And no, that wasn't the tray wall.
It's a tray.
Is it the top? No. This is the tray bed. Oh, it's this wall, the back wall.
That's okay.
In here somewhere.
Take your word on that.
It's saying it's a tray wall right here.
Tray whim. Tray whim.
Is it like the side of it?
Like this is the tray wall where I'm shooting right now.
Yeah, actually below it, that whole thing below you is the tray wall. It actually has a little sliver on it. I'm not seeing any dirt. Oh no, we've been had by
bamboozled by this Shinra
Corp. Hey, you did it!
ShamWow Corp.
All right. Move around, but let me double check. Didn't miss anything. Night Owl, blah blah blah. Raccoon, Internet famous, North Dakota.
I like this guy.
You are a wonderful being, and I wish I was capable of your philanthropy. Never changed, but oh, thank you.
You are pretty fantastic, man.
I guess counts as wholesome. I've been swabbed everything that could be tested for more except sanity. I'm appropriate antibiotics and liquid medicine substance. It's pretty nice. Okay. Hi, Cookie. Always good to see Cookie. She's the greatest. Well, it's better than not having. Hi, Gummy.
It's a DeSoto. That's right. This is.
All right, so let's check out the messages while I shove stuff in my mouth. He also brought me soup, which I also can't.
What kind of soup? Is it cheese?
No, it's.
Why isn't it a cheese soup?
Yeah.
Why aren't you
I
having...
can fucking kill you. If I have to
You need to have tomato soup with a grilled cheese sandwich. That is the... Come on, Gummy. Come on, Gummy.
I'm supposed to dip this in.
I'm gonna dip this in the chicken properly soup. Now. Gummy, come on. Come on. All right, I can read.
Oh, it's not bad.
Good soup,
That's
good
not
soup.
bad.
It's a valid question. Why isn't it a cheese soup? I agree. It's a valid question.
I agree. But chicken noodle soup actually not bad to dip in. It's
Really?
not no tomato soup.
Yeah, gotta get good tomato.
No.
I love this car over here. It reminds me of DeSoto, which is Sam and Max's car. It's beautiful.
Oh, nice.
I'm gonna stand on the roof. Isn't this a game where they're trying to like steal the Earth's soul or something, and that's their Mako energy is?
Yeah, the Sephiroth's like, there's a comet coming to delete all of you for the evil or something.
Cool. All right. All I know, remember, there's a dog that is something, and I'm very glad Cloud showed up early for that scene, apparently.
So we're saying, Steven says, I'm getting more painting done. Taking tomorrow off after working 53 hours late last week. Nice. Went to the library with the kids today, but the children's section under construction.
Yeah, Digs.
Sunshine Temple, good to see you.
But definitely kids are beautiful, but this next one is warm on my heart.
Sunshine Temple says, dogs had his annual physical this week. Despite being nearly 16 years old and needing a doggy wheelchair, he was in really good health. Aw, heck yeah. All right, let me read this really quick. As you're new to Midgard, allow me to say a few words about my instruction. I am Director of Urban Planning, responsible for designing the entire city. It sucks. Including the heart of the Shinra building, which you're currently working. Organization run by the lauded President Shiro, who split into 5 divisions: urban planning, space and aeronautics, advanced weapon research, development, and public security. Well, that sounds nice. I expected either header of public security or Professor Hojo of Reese Film to call upon your service at some point. As the head of public security, Header commands still his city's military, and Hojo concerned himself with pushing the boundaries of science. Due to a highly secret nature of jobs as well as their center personalities, I recommend not making any ripples, let alone waves, when working for them. Now into vehicles themselves. The motorcycle is a hardy Daytona. Highly maneuverable and powered by our company's first V-type dual overhead cam.
Or is it dual overhead?
I think it's dual, but it's
yeah,
same
no, it's
thing.
actually dual. You're right.
The engine is the same as double is 2 and double is 2. So yeah, the engine is the same as those using small aircraft, so it does 0 to 60, and I've already we've already arrived. The Shura Hunter is a classic all-purpose vehicle that's always been a part of the city life. While it looks a little chunky and stable, it is usual 3-wheel design. Assure you its appearance is believes its true power.
I'd drive this.
On an open freeway, the hauler can theoretically keep pace with the Harley Daytona.
In theory?
Your dedication to the craft is everything we've heard it was. We're so moving these 2 exhibits to Atrium. They have our deepest gratitude. Before I forget, after hearing your says some work, head to the Director of Public Security insisted that contact you for his own division. While he does have a tendency to come more as a rough around the edge of the assure you, it's a byproduct of passion and a military background. That said, the style does not mesh with everyone's. If it doesn't mesh your words, tread lightly. Yes, this request for us different from our first. The thing is proof of our trust in you. After all, we wouldn't bring someone of your caliber all this way just to wash down a few dirty wheels.
Can I ask a quick question?
Yeah.
How much are they paying this for this?
Ooh, that was 150. And the next job is...
Honest to God, it's still a better deal than that shit that we got from Laura Croft.
No, it was not. Hold on.
Hail,
it was 75. It was 75 for that.
This place.
The next one is
Laura Croft.
The next one is the boss, which is the Scorpion Sentinel boss.
Right,
the first thing you run into
$150?
in Final Fantasy VII. Oh my god!
$150, these cheap bastards. What
Rebel
is that
Thumb, you're
Shinra
quite the
dollars?
shot. Shame those skills are waste on cleaning up literal filth instead of enemies of the state, but no matter. As public head of security, my job is to keep the city safe, and one of the most effective ways to use those through development of devastating weaponry. My Scorpion Sentinel can snuff out insurgents before they can even start reaching for their white flag. But Professor Hojo thinks the test subject could quell riots better than heavy weapons platform. To prove how wrong he is, I propose a challenge for him. If one of his juiced up lab rats could even scratch the Sentinel, I'd volunteer to be his next test subject. I have no doubt my machine stood the test against muling vermins, but I need the Sentinel washed down. After all, isn't that what beloved scientific process calls for? Evidence. So this thing gets wrecked, I'm pretty sure, by Cloud.
I was about to say, doesn't this thing get destroyed relatively quickly?
Whoa, this is not the area you fight it in, but it's pretty cool looking.
And yes, hi, Model.
Oh, it's moving. Hi, Model.
It is moving.
Here, you do that. I'm gonna shove food in my mouth a little bit. So you handle.
It's
oh, look,
being alive.
it gets destroyed in a raid, and that raid Shadow Legends.
Shadow
Hey, welcome
Legends?
everybody to raid.
All right, well, I'm gonna give it.
Behold, the Scorpion Sentinel, one of Shira's greatest achievements in military robotics. Your identity has already been stored in its database as a non-target, so stop worrying about getting shot and start scrubbing. Okay.
It's got a butthole.
Hold on. It has a butthole, and it looks like probe from GLaDOS.
Oh my god, it's one of the core. It's the ass core. It's the butt core. She needs more fiber. Stop whiting? I'm gonna say I'm not a huge fan of, like, you know, the guns, and we have the water. I want a grilled cheese now.
It's good, but it's too much. I can't eat this while streaming. I'm sorry.
Why not? You should just enjoy the grilled cheese. It's okay.
I'm not gonna do that. People are here to watch me wave up and down.
Wave your hair back and forth, baby.
Wave my hair back and forth.
Yeah, I cannot. But hey, I can raise the arm. Dude,
What?
we can move it. We can move the arms. Victory!
Hey, if you're available, I have a job for you in Sector 7 Undercity. Tifa Lockhart. Hell yeah, boobies. That's all I remember from her.
Isn't she part of the Italian Senate?
No, she's part of his crew.
Oh.
She's the first girl that pops into the game. In the old version, she had these giant polygon tits. In the new version, she's kind of flat. I think that was that was like everyone was upset about. Amber, is that true? Or is everyone upset about the small tit Tifa?
I mean, isn't she the boxer?
Yeah, I think she's the punch person.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna say...
A man of culture, I see. Let me get this right. This whole game is to power wash things? Yes, this entire game, welcome Sensei Aaron Miller, is to power wash things. And only recently it's in other games like Lara Croft and Final Fantasy VII. It has its own storyline with a whole bunch of beautiful, great locations to power wash that take various amount of times. But it is a comfort, relaxed game. And cats everywhere. I'm not going to break... if you didn't watch it, I'm not going to ruin the plot for you. It's a pretty deep plot.
Where's the gnome? Is there a mecha gnome?
We didn't even...
I'm looking for a mecha gnome.
Die.
Okay, well. Just when you're dying at work, make sure there's coverage.
That's what you're for. Give me coverage!
Yeah. I mean, I was thinking like life insurance coverage, not...
Oh, I thought you meant like
me
fire
covering
support.
for you dying.
I need cover!
Yeah, I am not doing your job. There is no way I'm doing your job.
You're doing the job right now. You're power wash.
No, your organization, planning, budgeting, accounting, all of the stuff that you do. Yeah, no thank you. I'm not doing that.
Alright. I guess you could just play some D&D.
I can do that.
You heard it here, folks. He's volunteered.
I can volunteer to play D&D.
Tifa's the worst girl. Literally the worst.
Why is she the worst?
Diggs is calling suppressive fire. Calling you're suppressively fired, Amber.
But why is she the worst?
I don't know. I think
I don't
she's
know
like
if I really want to
annoying.
get into this discussion about the so-called best girl things. You know what? It's whatever you
She
like.
might be
and I'm sure
annoying,
they're all
or she
good.
might be like I like Cloud First Re. I don't know.
Oh, she is what she is. She's a part of the Italian Senate.
Part of the Italian Senate. Tifa Lover. Vote now.
Is it the Senate? I don't know. I think that was just a funny mishap.
It was a funny mishap with the Italian Senate.
Yeah, apparently something.
You think it would stop there? Of course not. What am I? What are they stopping where?
What are they stopping? I don't know. Listen, all I know is that things go boom, and there's a dog.
We also outfitted a close-range EM field with self-repair functionality with private features. It's nigh unstoppable, except when it gets killed in the first 5 minutes of Final Fantasy VII.
Or its inability to clean itself.
Yeah. What is repair bots if they can't even clean the legs? Huh?
Yeah, I mean, can you get like a non-stick coating?
Non-stick Cody.
Non-stick coating.
Non-stick Corey would be Slipknot.
I must admit, I do like the look of this mech. It makes noises when you get close to its head.
Is it targeting you?
Probably.
Don't worry, we have infinite power wash. What's he got? Lasers and missiles?
Ability to fail in the first mission.
The top of the line, you know, it's offline.
Has the incredible ability to suck. Maybe I should stop insulting the giant robot with a the blaster. It's right by my head.
You're talking a lot of shit for
someone in blaster range.
Yeah. That's talking a lot of shit for someone in blasting range.
Well, I mean, to be fair, I'm getting paid less than $150, and I hope this isn't Gil and it's in actual U.S. dollars.
No, they said it was in Gil, so that's buying us. We might be able to buy like a headband. April Fool's special levels clean dirt with a football field to be fun. Oh my god. That would be funny. Keep saying nigh on softball, I don't think it means what you think it means.
That nigh part seems a little bit wider than you think. I mean, it's almost impossible. Like,
giving its butt a nice clean.
Exactly. I like the kind of salmonish kind of look it has.
Is it what?
The salmon paint color.
Oh yeah, that color's pretty nice.
I gotta balance the talking shit and complimenting it at the same time.
Oh, so it's like assessing threat. Oh, that was nice for it to say. Removing
exactly.
threat.
That's why you have to say like thank you, please, and thank you to Alexa and Siri and all that. Just because
How to your overlords.
yeah, exactly.
Your
when they eventually take over, maybe they'll remember.
They'll probably remember that you said that you were being polite because of reasons, and they're like, I don't think that's very honest.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of other reasons why it probably will kill me, so that's just how...
one less I gotta worry about.
That's one less thing I have to worry about.
Remember, there no expense was spared.
On what?
This thing. No expense was spared.
I don't know. I don't see the thing covered in gold.
Gold's soft metal.
Yeah, but it's not...
reports of gang activity in
it's,
Sector 5 Wednesday, most likely Don Corneo's lackeys. Who the hell's Corneo?
Don Corleone? It's the Godfather crossover.
Hey, whoever's a Final Fantasy VII nerd, what's Don Corneo? I briefly considered deploying the Scorpion against them, but realized the definition of a small fry is a waste of a company's resources to eliminate them. It's never a waste to get mileage out of your weapon.
It's called battle testing.
Yeah.
You get valuable data.
You get valuable data, and you eliminate a small fry and a problem.
I don't want to know what this bio recipe is. I'm glad we have masks if you can't smell this. This guy doesn't look clean. Mako residue.
Is that where a cloud shit all over it or something?
I don't know.
I should start calling my poop Mako residue.
Boop.
No, I gotta keep calling it a gonzo. It just makes so much more sense.
Oh, God.
I always like to go, hey, I'll be right back, I'm taking a gonzo.
Sweet.
Fuck you. You know, he had the audacity.
Oh no, we're going.
I'm not gonna go
this. Are we going into this
no,
again?
No, I'm good. It's just funny. He had the audacity.
He audacity.
He had the audacity to take a kind gesture of just being interested in what you're up to as a
I thought you were going to go into the. Oh, he's going back into it.
About our friendship and thinking there was a negative connotation, and now there is, thanks to him.
I don't know if it was a negative connotation. I think Gonzo's just being Gonzo.
Yeah, you're right. But I'm allowed to
I mean,
think freely and die hard.
You have the right to think the way you want, but I think it'd be also appropriate to realize this is Gonzo.
Yeah.
It is literally Gonzo.
God damn it, Gonzo. Good thing he never watched the stream. Also, he's probably sleeping around this time.
I hope he's sleeping, because otherwise.
As what? He has no job.
I mean, I don't know what's going on with that one. I don't know why.
Sweden's in a weird place. They abuse like temporary jobs like crazy out there. Oh, they get a new contract. They need to pump out a whole bunch of parts. Temp job, everybody. Job's done. We made the money. All right, bye everybody. That's how they run out there.
Also, like quality assurance, QA testers, and game companies, and hate for you to gain experience and knowledge of the product and process.
What in the audacity of Gonzo? More importantly, why is Gonzo? You don't remember Gonzo?
Why is Gonzo?
I know like only 2 people actually watched me and Gonzo stream all the We Were Here series, but we appreciate all 2 of you if you're still watching. They might have unfollowed at this point.
Yeah, because they don't get Gonzo anymore.
They don't get me. Yeah,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That is the biggest upgrade in
I
duck,
can't
in
say
duck
that.
history.
Gonzo is far more puzzle-minded than I am.
Who?
What? Gonzo.
Bombo? Bombo? Talking about Bombo?
Bombo number 5.
I need a little Bombo in my life.
Something that recently blew my mind. They have, from junior high to high school, graduation ceremonies. And I'm just like, why?
I mean, high school makes sense. You finish the basic of what we expect of people.
Oh, no. I understand high school, but from junior high to high school. I guess you don't have to complete high school. Yeah, okay. I mean, never mind.
I mean, it's just, I think it's because you're leaving a facility usually, because I don't think they do junior or high stuff if you're in like a K through 12 school, which exists in a lot of places, but I do think that in places
I
that
guess people would go
they're
to different
completely
schools and
different
it'd be
facilities.
nice. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that...
Because you're saying, it's essentially
actually
saying,
does
hey,
sound nice.
you accomplished this this building and everyone here and you've done it. We won't be seeing you again. So it's like kind of a farewell, thank you, good job. Enjoy your next one. But if it's
Okay,
like,
that's
if
actually
it's
really
legitimately
sweet. I
like
like
the
that.
same school, then it's like,
I was going to say, but it's like, if it's the same school, is it? But I think, you know what, that's me reflecting
whoa, what
from
the hell?
having...
Oh, it's
What?
moving. I was like,
Having-
why is his head moving?
Dix, if you're on top, jump on top of it. I'm going to try to move, or I'm going to try to yeet you into the Digiverse.
Uh-oh.
Do it. Lame.
This didn't work.
Nah, I didn't. I did love how that started on the first one. He literally just disappeared into the...
We're not. My 17 dimension preview has been sealed away, so I do not go insane. I will never understand what it means to be a light-based entity in the world of Powerwash again. If either fixed it or what, because I have not been able to do the jump, flip, disappear through the world.
Those are the kind of bugs, though, you gotta keep. I wonder how many great features in games have... I'm sorry, I'm not reading chat. I'm being very rude.
You're not. You're trying to focus on doing stuff. My
I was just
area.
thinking, it's like, how many features in games are bugs just like that? Yeah, it's not a bug. It's a feature that
a
literally
feature.
became the whole aspect of the game, like the heart of it. If you had a graduation ceremony, that would be pretty sad. For what, Emma? Don't worry, you'll graduate one day.
No, you won't. Amber will be forever
Ever
employee,
young, forever
employee number
young.
69. Nice.
Nice. I think if it is for the idea of like you're transitioning to the next stage and this like support and just having fun, I think that's a fantastic idea. I think that's cute. I think it's cute.
I don't remember. I remember high
I
school
don't remember having
graduation.
it, but that's...
I don't remember the junior high to high school one, but I do remember high school because
You were
my mom.
so dumb.
My mom was
Oh.
late. My mom legitimately lived 2 houses down from the school. Did not answer her cell phone or phone as I'm calling her because I found out when I got there your parents are supposed to walk you down the graduation. And she didn't show up. So my best friend at the time, her name was his mom named Cassie, saw me walking the aisle alone and jumped up and walked with me because her son was 1 year behind me.
Oh.
So she saved me from walking that. I'm very
Walk a
alone,
lonely road.
and it took me forever to forgive my mom for that. But it wasn't. It's like I found. I mean, later in life, you think
course.
about it. It's just because I didn't know. So how was she supposed to know? And I shouldn't be projecting it on her. They didn't tell me, or at least I wasn't paying attention enough to know that she was supposed to come there.
You're
so
a
she had
kid.
yeah, I know.
You have the right to be dumb.
I'm all, I become an adult. I have the right to be dumb.
Don't worry, I'll just keep extending that number for myself.
You're a senior citizen. You have a right to be dumb.
I'm just gonna. You know, you're about to. You could die at any moment. You have the right to be. Because humanity, we have the right to be dumb. Don't take anything. No, well, don't take a lot
This
of things
is
seriously.
Psydoc's pension when he starts running for mayor. Listen, everyone, we have a right to be dumb.
I mean, how many people would actually have faith in a politician if they said, "We're gonna do things wrong. We're gonna fuck things up, but we're gonna damn well try to fix it when we do."
True. The civilian nuke Happy Gandhi was originally bugged. Yeah, I know. It had a rate, like a hostile rating of 0,
yes.
but then it would loop back to the max if like something was enabled. So like Gandhi became, I'll kill everyone in this world for all the peace.
I mean, Gandhi wasn't necessarily always like entirely peaceful, but hey, whatever. But maybe my approach to him has just been. I wonder how much more people have learned from Civilization games about history than. I'm a bad example because I was a nerd. Still am.
What? You're a nerd? Ew, I'm a.
Yeah. Shocker. Yeah. I wasn't the coolest guy in high school or school.
No way. You had pink hair. You were the coolest guy. You probably were.
Well, I was cooler as a nurse than I was as a...
Oh, I thought you were going to be one of those people who were like on the cheerleading squad and people will think you were weird, but you get to help butts all day.
I was going to say, if I had the build to be a male cheerleader, I'd be okay with that. Those guys are fucking impressive.
What's funny is like the 3 biggest dudes in my high school realized this their senior year and moved from being football players to cheerleaders.
I mean, hey.
And I was like, why? And then I saw them performing and just holding up and grabbing all these chicks all over. I'm like, I understand.
I didn't even mean it that way, but it's just like the idea of, I mean, I live in Canada. Our understanding and our approach to cheerleading is comically different.
Sorry, go team.
Oh yeah, dear. We have a problem tucking the cheerleaders because if they land on the ground, they just shatter. It's horrible.
Oh God. Is everyone okay? Now you can heal them because you're silent.
That's a big no. You can't. Once you shatter, you're done.
You hear that? If you shatter, you're done. Doctor recommended. Don't shatter.
I'm a quack.
He's a quack. A dude in math glitch where Gandhi was 0 got subtracted. Gandhi was suddenly turned on the nuke his character treatable. Gandhi would go turbo, murder homo upon reaching my hand project, which would supposedly reduce his aggression stat, but it was 0, so we go max. Yeah. I think they kept it in a few civilizations since, right? They still have that kind of weird as like a treat or
I mean, all of the... I don't know. I mean, I play a lot of Civ 6, and Gandhi's just... Gandhi's just... kind of like a lot of the AI just have a weird approach to things. Yeah, Gandhi will still attack you and get very angry, and I don't know if he'll always do
nukes.
I become death, destroyer of worlds, but most AI like will rapidly attack. I think the one that is always my bane, and everyone has a bane, I think, who plays Civilization, is Dido. I don't call her Dido. I'm very clever in my insults.
Dido.
I call her Dildo. Yeah, I know, because I'm very clever. She's just a bane of my existence, no matter the civilization. Venetians.
Nations, am I right?
Yes. Very, very hot topic and take this day.
I cannot get in there.
Man, this is like
so many little nooks and crannies on this thing. They did not consider power washing when they designed it. I think that's a fail of the engineers.
I think it's a fail of the game design. That's another quote from David Cage.
No, I did not sign the Ares Convention. Gandhi.
Yeah, David Cage is one of his famous quotes is that game overs are a failure of the game design. And I know a lot of people gave him a lot of shit, but I enjoyed Detroit Become Human. I thought it was fun.
He did it again.
I liked sumo. I would pay more games with just solving crimes with Hank and Connor. Like I would just be like,
they need their own spin-off. It's just Hank and Dave, or Dan, or Connor. Hank and Connor. I don't know where the hell my head went. Hank and Dave and Jerry and Garth.
There's some guy named Dave
and Bruce Wayne and Simon
Sherlock
Fitzgerald.
Holmes.
Yeah, they're iconic duo. Sherlock Holmes and Bruce Wayne.
sure there was a crossover at one point.
I mean, there was Noir.
Noir Batman? Yeah.
Noir Batman probably hung out with a couple detectives. Doing some hopscotch across headlights.
Maddie dislikes David Cage because Maddie is the one in the Legion's always so full of. I can't say that with a straight face. She's just always so negative and always so doesn't have high energy. Yeah, no.
Well, energy doesn't mean positive energy.
She does have.
She has some quorums, I will say, with some quorums people.
I thought quorum is a state of meeting. Like you've reached
she
quorum.
She has quorums.
She just goes to a lot of meetings these days.
She goes to a lot of meetings.
Tons of meetings.
She does all
always
of our
at
meetings.
Quorum.
No one does meetings anymore because now she does them all.
I just wanted to say I am super proud of all the work and success that Madeline has had with her education. Like rock on. She put a lot of work into it.
It will pay off eventually.
I really hope
$80
so.
million of student debt means that all this will be worth it in the end.
Yeah, she kicks absolute ass.
Yeah, she's just like, just gonna have bird doesn't mean I don't tell her shit I hate. It's like, true. Happy people are the first ones to stab you. I'm proof. I'll stab you right now. I'm very happy. Very happy to stab you.
Happy guy. Happy guy. Yes, that's very good. I'm still gonna say the
head casing. The head casing's not clean.
Where the hell's the head?
This whole thing with the eyeball.
Oh, okay.
Something.
I gotta go back for more training at medical school. Where is the head?
We're looking for a head casing?
Well, I mean,
considering
things that I will be doing, there way might actually have to ask that question sometimes. Anyways. That
wow, good
was
comment,
a man's head.
A man's
okay,
head.
So Diggs.
Huh.
So that is actually just called a scanner. This is the head.
No, the top is it's already fixed. I got it.
Yeah, then what are we missing?
Probably all the nooks and crannies between the joints. Probably where
we just put this into a car wash.
They haven't developed car wash technology. We're too busy working on research development.
You know what? Hey, I'm just going back to civilization. If you spend too much time just going down one path.
Everyone in here, in the entirety of Final Fantasy VII, has anyone ever taken a drink of water? Guarantee that answer is no.
I'm sure they drank water.
They didn't drink water.
I don't know if they've ever bathed.
Mako energy drink. With this stream is sponsored by Mako Energy.
I'll sell it for Shinra. Why the hell not? I don't know much about their company, but they sound like...
Yeah, the only thing you get from Shinra is you get the Scorpion tank.
Like, I don't get paid beyond the tank?
Nope, you just get the tank, and you have to store it and take care of it to power it and give it ammo, if it has ammo. Charging it costs about $3,000 electricity.
Okay, I was wondering where the other crux to this
you also have to pay the taxes on it, because, you know, it's taxes.
It's taxed?
Well, you can't. If you go to Vegas and you win a car, you still have to pay the taxes on it.
That is a very American thing.
And the thing is, and they will actually offer. They will offer to pay you the value of the car, obviously much reduced. Then they'll keep the car, but like as a payout.
Yeah, we don't.
Because they want some like Bob Joe farmland to go. Oh, I want a Lamborghini. It's like, all right, that'll be $76,000. And you're like, I can't afford that. It's like, oh, we'll buy it off you for $200,000.
I mean, I know this is going into stuff I don't quite understand, but I always thought that was kind of dirty when a person should get at least one pass on a large sum. If you're a professional gambler, then yeah, sure, you go right ahead. My gambler. That's perfectly fine that you're getting for winnings, but if you're not, like you see those people winning $10,000, like, hey, guess what the IRS is going to declare that as? That's an earning.
Mm-hmm. And gambling is heavily taxed. Honestly, Powerwashin is really funny. Yeah. I've never seen anyone in Final Fantasy drink water, but I know a character named Sid drank booze in a cutscene. Yeah, but it's booze. Booze doesn't mean
And
to be
how
made
many
of water.
Sids are there? Like, I've played earlier Final Fantasies, but Sid is like, name 10 characters
His
in
whole,
Final Fantasy.
all of his buddies are like
Sid.
no.
I think
Sid,
it's a
Sid
title.
And, yeah, Sid and 2 other names are in every single Final Fantasy.
I think it's just...
What was it? Every game
Like-
is Sid. Hello, making bacon. Hey, whiskey. Hey, I mean, green. Grimos. Vive la Raven. Wingless Raven, good to see you. I remade that with Professional Gambler.
Something about it, the Mark 98 cannon is still dirty.
The shoulders. The shoulders are still dirty.
Oh. I swear to God.
He swears to God. No one's gonna stop him.
Alright, got the shoulder.
Hey, shoulder done. Now we're looking for Walrus. Oh, it's inside there. There's like a ball bearing.
Oh, there's a vent. Okay, this thing's got vents that need to be cleaned too.
Ah, yeah.
Listen, buddy.
They also got Mark rear exhaust.
Alright. It's time to clean the butt.
Clean the butt. Not that exhaust. It said the Mako cannon.
It's called a field generator.
That one's
Sure,
clean.
whatever
This
you
one's
wanna call
not.
it.
This one over here, the right side, not clean. Somewhere up there. I'm going in, coach. There we go. Did a crazy move. Arm
Tail
launcher.
bellows, tail, and a Mark 99 arm launcher.
Oh, it's a little orb. It's the casing on the right side. There it is. And
All right.
tail
So,
bellows.
Tail bellows.
Tail bellows. Oh, there it is.
Under my
Eh.
laser claw.
Fuck. Weird. There it is.
Got it.
I will in a second. Let's get above it. Yeah, there we go.
There's one more, Dix.
Ah,
We got it.
We did it.
We did it, Reddit.
All right. How you looking at time? You think we got more? Or want to call it? Here?
No, this is going to be the cutoff for me.
All right. Well,
But-
sorry we couldn't have a full stream tonight, guys. Unfortunately, as we said in the past, that I mean it's a full stream, yeah, but not normally like our 2 hours or so. What? What?
You can bring Amber.
I'm not
I'm gonna start thinking linguistics. What is that from?
I don't actually know. But sorry for the shorter than normal stream. We started a little early to try to offset a little bit, but unfortunately, as we mentioned before, Psydoc is going through the ending points of his entire career setup. So his schedule is constantly changing based on where he's studying and working side by side with professionals. And this week, and I'm not sure how many other weeks is going to go, he has to wake up super early. So he's unfortunately unable to stay up super late, except on the weekends, but not Sunday weekend. Saturday will be fine.
But Saturday, I said I would. I will make the effort.
Well, of course, I'm not gonna make you die. I'm not gonna take a chance at ruining any of your business. But thank you everyone out there for coming out and spending some time with us, the support, the bits, the subs, all that stuff, and just sharing your wonderful. Hey, Aloe, how's it going? Sharing your wonderful and amazing stories and positive week stuff, and hopefully your following week is going to be as amazing as this week, if not better. And we'll see you here hopefully next week with some more positivity. And if you didn't get to share, we didn't see it, we'll catch you next week. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night.
Tell them good night.
I pushed you off the top.
Tell. I know, I saw that. Tell them good night, and then from the surface of the song.
From the surface of the song. I don't know what that game. Have a good night.